Unexpected costs of selling your home. This is Ken Boyd. So what are the costs to sell a home? Well, it can be very expensive and you need to be prepared for some costs that will be unexpected. So the first is, and most people are familiar with closing costs. Most people know they have to pay closing costs as a buyer, but as a seller, you may have to pay some too. In addition, you have to pay escrow expenses, such as the prorated amount of property taxes, that is, property taxes for the period you own the home, and possibly a homeowners association fee. These costs are often unexpected if you're on the selling end of the transaction. Understanding realtor fees. The cost of selling a house may also include a realtor. If you sell through a realtor, they will charge you a fee, which traditionally was about 6% of the selling price, although with competition in the internet, some of those percentages are declining. The costs are declining. Your realtor may then split the fee with the buyer's agent if you're a seller. You can sometimes negotiate a lower percentage, but the realtor may be less involved, and that may make it harder to sell your home. What about taxes? Not all cities and states will charge transfer fees, but when they do, you can expect a small percentage of the selling price as a fee. The average transfer tax varies greatly depending on where you live, so check your local tax rates. If you're selling a home that's a rental property that's not your main residence, you may have a capital gains tax on the profit. So the difference between the sale price of your home and your costs. In many cases, the gain recognized on your primary residence, that is where you live, is not taxed if you use the proceeds to buy another home. You may be able to find 1031 exchange properties for sale. This is a special tax clarification. You should check with a tax advisor for this type of transaction. House staging. This is something that most people don't consider. The cost to sell a home may include staging, which can cost anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on how much work you need to do. It could be painting inside and out, carpeting, cleaning, and some repairs to get the house looking as good as it can, so you can generate a higher price on the sale. A house has to be in good condition if it is going to sell quickly, and staging can help increase that price. Title insurance. If there's anything not quite right with the title of your house, the buyer is entitled to title insurance. You have to pay a premium for title insurance, which basically protects the fact that you actually own the home that is being sold, and you have the title, a clear title with no liens on it. The insurance premiums for title insurance is typically 0.5% to 1% of the home sale price, but again, with the internet competition, those rates may be going down. Utilities, you have to pay the final utility bills before you move out. Attorney's fees, you may have to have a real estate attorney involved. Speak with your insurance agent regarding a real estate attorney. So these costs can mount up, and you need to prepare to pay these costs as a seller, because these costs are going to come out of pocket before you get the sales proceeds from your home. So do plan for these sales. If you're thinking about selling your home, for more great information on accounting and finance, you can go to conferenceroom.com at this address.